right. All right. Oh, whew. Hold on. Excuse me. Let me not start the show with a ball of energy because I know a lot of people turn that shit off of you. Just turn. First thing you do is hear people yelling at you. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is Monday. So, you know what that means. It's another episode of Breaking the Stigma.
Get ready for some football. Oh, wait. Never mind.
Yeah. I am Dex. I'm broken, but I'm still standing. That's Matt, the bearded one, and I wonder
I'm
why.
ugly and I'm still bearded.
Yeah, for those who can actually see the show, I wonder why we call him the bearded one. There's only, I don't know, one giant fuzzy thing on his face that looks like a bird's nest. For all of our audio listeners, when you get the chance, check out our YouTube, or you can go back on my Twitch channel and look at the old videos, and you'll see what the hell we're talking about. Anywho, it's the start of a new month, so
oh shit, yeah, it is. What, August 2nd today?
Yeah, so bro, how's your week been?
Well, as I was telling you earlier, it's been smoky as hell. BC is on fire completely. Well, not completely, but a lot of it is on fire. We have a lot of fires going, and yeah, we're having health warnings, and we're into the worst air quality in the world territory, just with all the smoke. Like, it's been so smoky here. We've had maybe like 100 feet of visibility in the city.
Oh, hell to the no.
Yeah,
No,
it's bad out
I'm
there. Like
standing inside.
you open the door,
no. Sorry.
and it smells like a campfire. As soon as you open the door, it's like all you smell is that stink of a campfire everywhere. It's so thick, like you're coughing, choking on it. It's nasty.
So you telling me somebody out there smoking out there smoking up the trees in y'all area? They just
smoke
weed every day.
There ain't gonna be no trees this year. No, nothing. No one's doing anything outdoor. It's all burned up now. It's like Cali was the other year.
Hey, chihuahua.
Yeah.
Anywho,
and we're what, level 3 drought conditions here as well. So, send rain, please.
3 out of what? Isn't like 5? Like the max? Yeah. Military side kick back in for a second. It's like, wait a minute. 3 out of 5 in drought conditions. People, if you didn't know, as a former military guy, anything above 2 is bad. Real goddamn bad.
We haven't seen rain in about 3.5 months, and you combine that with an extreme heat we've had this whole summer. Yeah, I don't drive my truck into the hills at all, just because I don't want to take the chance of the exhaust starting a fire.
So you literally could start your truck and like burn things down. Yeah, no.
No, I ain't going up in the mountains doing that. No,
please don't. Please don't. Yeah, my week. I'm gonna be upfront and honest and open with you because you're one of my therapy outlets, and you're my brother, and you care.
I'm your therapy bear.
Yeah, my week has been essentially hell. Every end of this, something about summer and the fog of war just rolls back in. And
my guess would be it's the heat and the dryness of summer takes you back to being there.
I'm starting to believe so, because I've had conversations with Kim, and I know they're uncomfortable for her, and I know that they actually somewhat hurt what they're having to hear it, but yeah, the only real thoughts that have been going through my head lately is I just want to get them able to survive without me, because
but see, I'm going to stop you right there. The thing you need to understand is there is no surviving without you. They need you to survive.
Yeah, and part of me understands that, but part of me feels like I'm very close to losing that battle with myself. So
fact that you can recognize it shows that you aren't too far gone.
The fact that I can recognize it means that I have made improvements, yes, and I've made progress, but at the same time, that's where my mind has been. That's where that's been going on. I'm literally fighting myself, and in the process of doing so, it's like, okay, I don't know if today is the day that I decide to go Rochambeau with myself. So let me at least try to get them to where they will be in a better position, to where if I'm not here, they'll be okay. But yeah, I don't like summer, and I don't like holidays. Kim, I tell you, I hate the holidays. I despise them. But do I love the food? Of course, but that's it. I haven't liked the holidays in 20 years since my grandmother passed, and summer, like you said, the heat, the dryness. We get sand, we get dust storms and sand whipping around and things, and it's just like, I keep a pair of weightlifting gloves, multiple pairs. One for actually working out that I keep in the glove compartment of my car, and one that I actually wear as a trigger. What's going on, LaDonna? Appreciate you tuning in. I'm gonna have to get you about that Amigos, because the United States beat Mexico and the football. So
Viva la Mexico.
I guess it would be Hola Friends. I don't know. Anywho, but appreciate you tuning in. But yeah, I keep some things to try to keep myself grounded, and I wore my gloves so much that they literally have split at all the seams. So I'm been in contact with the VA to try to get some therapy, and I got the same runaround and spiel that I normally do. Is there's a time that you gotta wait, and there's blase, can't schedule you right now, and if it's not life threatening, then yada yada yada. And I asked them, what do you consider life threatening? Is, do you have a knife to your neck right now type situation? I was like, if I had a knife to my neck right now, do you think I'd be calling you?
Yeah,
I've tried to commit suicide before. I would actually just go. I'd try and see what the hell happens. So yeah, that turned into a nice little argument this morning. I went from that argument to the electrician coming by, because we have an outlet in the backyard that wasn't working, and it was a simple fix. They literally just, you know how some of the outlets have the protect and reset button built into it? The front porch, the back porch, and the garage all tied together. He looked at me. He was just like, this is the easiest job I've ever had. He walked over. He's like, boop, go test it now. All right. Oh, I'm done. Son of a. Yeah. So, but yeah, that's been my week. It's been finding a glimmer of hope and just a small piece of happiness and holding on for dear life, because
gotta look for the silver lining.
Yeah, and I literally have told my wife every day, especially today, that her face is literally one of the only things that keep me willing to get up every day. So yeah, guys, if I break down, start crying, don't worry about it. Just pay attention. Yeah. Everyone knows we have a third here on the show, but we don't know what the hell the third's doing right now, and I'm not going to bother him because he might be asleep.
The pastor is preparing his sermon, okay?
Yeah, he might be preparing his sermon. He might be asleep. Hell, we don't know. He do work graveyard. So until then, the madman and the mad scientist are going to go into the lab and start talking. So let's go ahead and jump into our first topic.
And that they can debate which one of us is which, right?
Yeah. The title of this show And I got to remember what the title of this damn show was called because someone gave it to me, and me and all three would say, "Ooh, we like it." But yeah, hold on. Appetite suppressants. What's love got to do with it? That's the title of the show. No, Tina Turner. Sorry. I'd break out and dance, and that one of y'all can turn into Ike and tell me to eat some cake and all that fun stuff. But no, we ain't doing that. All right. What's love got to do with it? Yeah, LaDonna, we know. You can find them. Of course you can. Thank you. Of course you can. But yeah. Topic 1. Does your desire to be loved by others keep you from being loved? I have a pretty good idea about situations in which you had an inkling about why you're talking about this, but it does need to be covered. And me personally, no, my desire to be loved by others doesn't keep me from being loved because I don't truly have a desire to be loved by others. I used to, but after being used and abused for the 800,647,212 time, my stubborn black ass woke up and was like, you know what? I'm done with that. Uh-oh. Wrong button. Right button. Ladies and gentlemen, the sermon must be finished. The sermon must be finished because Pastor Dre has stepped up to the pulpit. What's going on, Pastor?
Everything's good. How y'all doing?
We good. How your week been? You sound somber. I don't know. Your week been all right? You look kind of. He look like he devilish to you, man. No, he look kind of devilish over here.
Nah, I've just been sleeping all day.
Called it.
It's just been one of those days.
Just one of them days. No. All right. Fine. I'll sing by myself. I don't need y'all. Screw you guys. I'm going home. Oh, wait. I am at home. Never mind. But yeah.
How was your week, Dre? And then we'll jump into this question here.
Yeah, it was good. Just work. I went to the park last night. That was pretty cool. Seeing people ride scooters and playing the sprinklers. So it was pretty cool last night. I had a good time last night.
Work? The birthday boy went to work.
Well, now it was time for me to go back, so I went.
Boo.
That's all right, though. I'll be
you got to make that money.
Yeah, because apparently he's leaving us again next weekend, bro.
Yep, heading to Florida. LP starts first day of high school, so I'll be down there.
What do you mean he's leaving me? He's never been to me.
I probably won't be on the show next week though, because I'll be doing daddy stuff on next week. So I might or might not be on the show. It depends.
We might have to invite LP on the show again.
Well, maybe he can come on and
if you want to bring him on, cool. You know,
he can come on and tell you about his first day of high school.
Yeah, he can tell us what the trials and tribulations of being a teen.
It could be the Fantastic Four one more again. And he can try to take my job again, you know.
It all depends on what happens, you know. But yeah, I'll be down there next weekend, doing the daddy thing and watching him go off school. I'm kind of upset that I won't be able to see his orientation because, you know, a lot of people asked off for work, but I'll be there for his first day of school.
Right. Well, you know, you're doing the daddy thing, so kudos and stuff, proud of you on that one. Keep being a great dad, you know what I'm saying? You got to make the sacrifices where you got to make them to do what you got to do. Yes, I know I'm talking to the crowd here, and y'all can all,
just send some positive vibes for them because it's going to be something definitely new. So just send them some positive vibes.
Yeah. But that being said, I guess we'll get back into the topic. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I don't care about people. I don't have a desire to be loved by everyone anymore. I don't care about trying to make people happy. I don't care because once you've been a punching bag, used and abused, and I'm gonna use some ATL terms there for a second, so y'all excuse my language. But once you've been taken up through there a couple times, after a while, you just, you know what? This ain't it. Yeah, I do agree, Ladonna. I do say yes for others as well. I personally know some people who have such a desire to be loved so desperately that they literally can't function because they feel like they're failing in life.
Because they don't have that love that
Yeah.
drives.
Yeah. And some of it comes from how they were raised, where you're supposed to grow up and have a family and this, that, and the other. So now their entire outlook on life is skewed, so much so to the point to where
They can't enjoy themselves.
they can't enjoy themselves because they feel like something gigantic is missing. There's a void there. Okay, Chris Paul coming back to the Valley for 4 years. All right. Chris Paul just resigned, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just wanting y'all to know. I mean, I'm a Hawks person, so yeah, we don't care. I mean, well, I kind of care because where I live, but yeah. Lonzo Ball's going to Chicago, bro. Lonzo Ball's going to Chicago. You know what? I gotta pause the show on this. Lonzo goddamn Ball's going to Chicago.
Really, I did not see that happen.
Yeah. Apparently, it's a sign and trade. Now, if y'all know Chicago, like I know Chicago. Chicago ain't gonna tolerate LeVar Ball's bullshit at all. Because Kim was raised in Chicago, and she already told me Chicago will beat the dog shit out of LeVar Ball.
All I'll say to that part is good.
Anywho, let's get back on topic. I don't really have nothing much to add. So, fellas, y'all got anything, or do we just zip on to the next one?
I don't really have nothing to add. Y'all pretty much hit it on the head. Sometimes it's a struggle, especially if it's somebody that you care deeply about. It could be a struggle sometimes. You just gotta learn to heal from it. That's all I got to say about it.
I guess all I gotta say is, be careful about pushing your desire to be loved too far, because there's so many people out there who are just going to be in the game to work you and get what they can out of you and leave you in a pile after that, plain and simple. You got to be careful about pushing your desire to be loved. You have to learn to discernment and only use your desire to be loved on those who are willing and deserving of it.
Should I hit the button again? Okay.
If you want.
Message.
There you go. All right. Well, since that message has been delivered, part 2 of the deacon's proposal, and we're gonna get Pastor Dre's sermon soon. So, part 2. Do you think having love will fix you? I'm gonna go ahead and burst everyone's bubble right fucking now. No.
It will not.
Nope.
Having love won't fix you. Having love will amplify whatever's going on. If you're making progress, having love will make the progress
that much sweeter.
That much sweeter, and you'll make more progress. Having love, if you are a dark and brooding person, will make you more dark and more brooding. It's just like money. It doesn't change you. It just exposes you to who the fuck you really are.
The only thing that can fix you is working on yourself. Having love will, if you have the right person loving you, that can help guide you to better places.
Right.
It can help you
as a matter of fact,
as a motivation to get better.
Right. As a matter of fact, the only love that will fix you is your love for you.
Yep. Take care.
If you don't love you, nothing nobody can tell you is going to help you with any fucking thing. I should know. I go through it almost every day. I have kids who love me for being the dad that I am. I have a wife who loves me for being the mate that I am. Hell, I even have a dog who adores me sometimes, and then sometimes she just wants to be a spoiled little turd and lay her 70-pound ass on my couch.
Yeah, that's a pity for you, though.
Yeah. but you know, their love somehow helps keep me on this side of the river Styx, but it's not fixing me. It's kind of maintaining me. It's sustaining me where I'm at. It's not enough to improve me, but it's enough to make sure I don't regress, so to speak. And LaDonna, you're right. You got to take care of you first, and it ain't just sometimes. It's every time. If you're not taking care of yourself first, everything else is irrelevant.
You can't take care of others if you're not right. So yourself first. If you start taking care of others when you're not right, you're just going to deplete yourself to the point where you can't fix yourself.
It basically said if you can't, if your heart's still bleeding, you're gonna bleed on everything you touch.
Yep. And that's what I was going to get to next is two damaged people aren't going to fix each other. One damaged person isn't going to fix someone else.
Mm-hmm.
If you're damaged and you're trying to, well, of course, little people, you're right. Little people they do change the ball game. Speaking of which, hey nephew, what's happening? If I'm damaged and I'm trying to help other people, it might, help keep my mind off of what's bothering me. But eventually I'm gonna end up breaking the person that I'm trying to help because I'm broken too. So my mindset, my views, my everything ain't exactly where it needs to be. So eventually somewhere down the line, I'm gonna end up breaking what I'm touching.
Pretty much.
I mean, to put it in terms that I understand quite well because I lived that life, if I'm a crap bleeder of Marines, eventually the crap bleeder of Marines that I was is going to end up pushing through a Marine to become another crap leader of Marines because he picked up all my bad crap.
Mm-hmm. That'll do it. So you gotta take care of yourself first before you try to do anything, whether it be a friendship, relationship, any kind of ship. You gotta take care of yourself first. You gotta make sure you're good before anything. Because if you're not good, how you gonna help someone else or love someone else or be a friend to someone else if you're not good?
Absolutely.
And that's the lesson I had to keep repeating to myself over and over again. It's like talking to a brick wall sometimes. Sometimes you just got to stop talking to that brick wall and go around it and leave it be.
You ain't lie there. You ain't lie.
Well, let's just say I have a little bit of experience with that.
Message.
Because we both do.
Yeah,
all three of us.
Matt, that was the perfect button choice. You. Yeah.
Well, when they say you have experience in something, you can talk about it.
Yeah, and that's where my parenting comes from. Is I have experience and seeing a lot of people around me fail. Mm-hmm. I have experience in failing a lot, so I just try to tell them the opposite of the things that I did, so they don't fail. That's
all wisdom really is. Wisdom is failing a lot and learning a lesson from it. That's all that wisdom.
It's your biggest teacher. Failure is your biggest teacher. It really is. It's your
and that's something people have to say. Mm-hmm. I have to learn is that failure isn't a bad thing. Failure is
sometimes
teacher.
It's good.
And if you actually let it teach you instead of getting mad because you fell down, mm-hmm. but you actually learn from where you messed up, don't you think life would be a little bit easier?
The way you get better is to fail and to learn from it.
Well, in that case, it's time to pull an NXT and stand and deliver. Topic 3. Nicole, I agree with you. Absolutely. We learn from our failures for sure. If you're not learning from your failures, then you just ain't doing it right. Let's be real about it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well,
if you aren't learning from your failures, you're just failing out life.
Pretty much.
What Ali said, if you're the same person that you were 20 years ago, you're a person that wasted 20 years.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Cool.
That's definitely what it is.
Yeah.
We always got to learn.
All right, fellas. Well, time for the main event, the coup de Gracie. Ain't that what Finn Balor calls it? The coup de Gracie.
I thought it was the Coupe de Gracie.
Oh well, you know, whatever Michael Cole calls it, because he can't say coup de grace to save his life. Let's get into the main event, though. I'm sorry. Hold on.
It's time!
Question of the day. Do you love yourself?
And to broaden that question a little bit, do you understand what it means to love yourself?
All right, cool. I'll broaden it. Give me a second. Two. And I will repeat my previous answer. I'm working on it. I lean towards no most of the time. So
I think
that's the best and most honest answers. Yeah, we're working on it. It's a constant thing, and it's constant progress. There's always going to be things about yourself that you don't like and things that you want to change and make better about yourself. But that's life. As long as you can get to a point where you are enjoying who you are succeeding. You don't have to enjoy everything about yourself. You just have to enjoy where you are in life.
See, for me, I'm learning how to do this. Each day, I'm trying to find something that I was able to accomplish to be, I guess, proud of.
You know, some days just making it through the day is enough to be proud of.
Yeah,
you can't get too hard on yourself.
And I am quick to tell anyone I am my biggest critic. I know I am. Kim tells me all the time, "Oh, you're fine. You're doing great." And no, I'm not. No, I'm not. I could win the lottery right now, and I still don't feel like I'm doing enough. So,
yeah, we can be our harshest critics sometimes.
I
know I'm definitely guilty of it.
And I'm working. Some days are a lot better than others, and I'm working on trying to drag that anchor out of the mud. It all comes back to my upbringing, and well, it's kind of the one constant that I heard from my father is that it? You had all that time and that's all you accomplished?
Mm-hmm.
Or my favorite one that I still get to this day is, okay, so tell me what the hell's going on with your life? Why haven't you done this? Why haven't you done that?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm definitely I'm trying to rewrite my own code. Thanks for that, dear. I didn't have my hand on the thingamabob. I'm trying to learn how to rewrite what's up here and learn how to accept me for the broken piece of clay that I am.
Mm-hmm.
I have to accept the fact that I survived what I survived. I endured what I endured, and I'm still here to tell the tale. Whether I want to deep down inside or not, I have to accept it.
Not only that, but you also have to accept that you've got a bunch of people who love you and care for you.
Yeah. I have to come to terms with the consequences of what happened, good and bad, accept the chips where they fall.
Mm-hmm.
And get ready to be dealt with the next hand. I mean, I love Texas Hold'em. So yeah, y'all can judge me how you want to. I actually watched the World Series of Poker on the TV. So but in life, you don't have the opportunity to just be like, oh, I got dealt a bad set of cards. I want to toss them in and get another hand.
Mm-hmm.
I can't. So I'm learning how to love myself. I would let Kim on the show, but she's working right now, and she's also moderating. But she can tell you, as rough as I am now, if y'all saw what I was like when we were still in Atlanta, it's about 430 times worse.
Especially when you were drinking.
Yeah. My name everywhere, besides with Matt and Dre, was the angry black guy. Period. And most of the time, I didn't even know what I was angry for. I was just angry. I woke up angry. I got something to eat. I'm angry. Went to the bathroom. I'm angry. I'm not angry. I'm angry. And a lot of it boiled down to I still am learning how to love myself.
I think everybody has that phase. I know I do. Shoot, sometimes I still have it.
Yeah.
But honestly, it's all a part of growth.
Yeah, I know it is, and I know progress isn't pretty. I know progress is painful. And see, for me, I get angry now, and it's not because I'm angry. It's more because I'm terrified. I'm terrified. I'm worried, and I feel like I kind of feel like I dropped the ball somewhere because, and I need all the good vibes from everybody because in 11 days, I literally have my soon to be 18-year-old is going to be stepping on to campus. And she will be officially a college student. We went to go pick up her ID today.
Yep. The LP will be 15 next month. Time's flying.
And I don't know if I've done enough to make sure she will be able to survive without us.
Here's the thing, Dex. You being a good dad, you'll never feel like you'll always worry that you haven't done enough. You wouldn't be a good parent if you didn't worry that. That's a natural worry to worry that you haven't prepared your child enough. The only way you will ever know that is to let them know on their own, though. And then be there to help them and guide them as they need it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, deep down inside, I know that, but at the same time,
well, the thing is, as much as you can know that, mentally, emotionally, it's a whole other ball of wax to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right, let's slide on to this one. All right. Tashina says she's still learning how to love herself. It takes time. Yeah. Being mad is my defense mechanism. Yeah, kind of hard coded at this point. Whatever. You haven't dropped anything. She's learning through you and Kim. All you can do is stay positive, wearing us a part of fatherhood. You know what? Y'all can keep this part of the parent bullshit. Y'all can keep this shit. You know what? Yes, and I am going nuts on the inside. Thanks, Sheena. Corey says, "What it do, gentlemen? What it do, baby?
What up, bro?
It's another Monday. Well, I'm sorry, it's not another Monday. It's NBA free agency Monday." I'm trying to lighten the mood here. I kind of did just kind of rain our own parade here. So yeah. Oh, they talking about the Lonzo Ball thing right now. All right, cool. Yeah, he can go up there in Chicago, whatever. So yeah, we good. What about you?
Appreciate the support, bro.
We real grateful. Thanks. Appreciate you tuning in. You know what I'm saying? You helping us. You helping our outreach because one more viewer, still one more viewer to be able to.
And it's a dude too, so that's pretty much our target. I mean, we appreciate the women checking in, and rightfully so. But when the men check in, it means a lot more because that's what we're aiming for.
Yeah, because
Give-
you know
give
we're
them
trying
that,
to we're trying to help the brothers
safe
of all
space.
flavors understand that it's okay. Mental health is important, and every
Be the
situation
Baskin
involves
Robinson
mental
of
health.
mental health.
Right. There's so many layers of mental health that you need you need to discuss almost everything we do in life because it involves mental health. If your mental health ain't right,
Mhm.
look, I just want y'all to be better than me. Just be better than me.
That's pretty much what it is, man. Just be better than us, man. Like I said, I just turned 41 and I'm still learning. I'm still dealing with shit that I was dealing with at 40. But they say time heals all wounds and it comes with time. So
See,
Sir,
I have a theory on that, Dre. Is when we die is when we finally get to the point where we've learned everything we need to for this life.
yeah. Yeah.
But you're
And,
never
my
going to
pop
stop
said,
learning and growing until that point when you're dead.
yeah, my pop said all the time is once you die, that's when you really live. When you finally pass on, that's when you really live. So
Yeah.
and it sticks with me. Like
yeah,
we're still learning, we're growing, we're making mistakes. We're, like I said, nobody's perfect on this earth. Everybody makes mistakes. So I mean, if it's one of those things where if my thing is if I learn something at least once a day, then I'm good. But but it sticks with me that my dad said that he said that once you really pass on, that's when you finally live because you don't have to worry about the expectations, you don't have to worry about the pressure, you don't have to worry about what society deems is good for you. You don't have to worry about all that once you pass on.
yeah.
So the best thing to do is just keep learning, keep growing, and just always just look at the positive side of things. It may look bleak, it may look dark, but you always gotta look at, like me and my bro talk about all the time, we always gotta find that silver lining somewhere.
Oh man, you bringing up old? Why you gotta bring up old shit?
Hey man, hey look, I was listening to Outkast before I got on, so we was talking about that silver lining when you got those tickets.
Man, yeah. If y'all know me, you know the story. But this man right here literally changed my entire life.
I wouldn't say change.
I
I wouldn't say change your entire life, but we was good for that one day. That one day was a good day.
You might not have seen it, but you knew exactly. Well, you knew most of what I was going through, and that
That
moment
really helped.
saved a lot.
That really helped.
Sheena says she's glad that we decided to do this. You do say that every podcast, and you do share as well, and we appreciate the support. I'm glad that I let Matt talk me into bringing the show back because, as I've told everyone before, this show is actually his baby. He was just like, here, get your show horse ass out there and be the host. Son of a bitch.
Well, Tashina, he's kept me off the deep end too. So,
well,
trust me, he's kept me off the deep end on a lot of things. So, every time I get ready to jump off every time I get ready to jump off in the water, he hits me. He gets the lasso out. Him and Matt get the lasso out, pull me back on the deck. So.
We do.
Fine. I take that one. Whatever. I take that one. Shit.
Yeah, it happens, man.
But yeah. I'm learning how to love myself. Fellas, if one of y'all want to take it, go for it. I think I don't
you
damn near cried enough. So
yeah, I think you hit that topic pretty hard there, Dex.
Yeah, you pretty much covered it. Just put the cherry on top.
We interjected every once in a while, but you pretty much took the reins on that.
Yeah.
But you know what? I'm kind of glad that we finished a little early because I got a little bonus topic that's been on my mind this last little while with what's been going on with Simone Biles. And
we appreciate it, Nicole. We do appreciate it. Men do need to support each other, and I need the ladies to support each other as well. Hell, we all need to support each other because if we're not doing it, they will continue to tear us down from the outside in. So. Since we're doing that, I guess we can go ahead and slide on to my favorite part of the show, the last part of the show, the benediction. Matt, since you already riled up, go on, hit the gas pedal, my man. Hold on.
Yep.
Smoke weed every day.
It's your turn.
As I was saying, this has been on my mind with this whole Simone Biles thing, is how the media and society perceive mental health and the lack of awareness and just understanding of it. It bugs me. Like there needs to be some way to make people understand that mental health is just as important as physical health. The fact that this girl has done so much at such a young age, and people are still jumping down her throat because she's like, listen, I am at a point mentally where I need a break. And they just don't want to accept that. They think they should, she should be throwing herself out there and doing all these flips and twists when she's not right in the head. That's wrong.
Yeah,
like people need to get their fucking minds right on this, that mental health is important and is just as important as physical health, if not more.
Yeah, the part that was the most disturbing to me about the Simone Biles situation, Corey, no, I don't think the backlash would be anywhere near as
No, I don't. That also
shows
bugs me, the fact that that they made such an issue about the fact that she was a black athlete. She's just an athlete.
Right. And the part for me that makes it so much worse, well, besides, the patriotic white people, the GQP, as we like to call them, it's the fellow and former athletes talk about pressure is a part of the job, and if you can't take the pressure, why are you an athlete? And motherfucker, did y'all even listen to anything she said? She literally said she's having mental issues and she's suffering from what gymnasts call the twisties. Civilians call it vertigo, but twisties is a more extreme version. When she's in the air and she can't tell up from down, what you want this woman to literally break her fucking neck for, y'all? She's not Kurt Angle. She's not wrestling. She's doing gymnastics where one bad tumble will kill her.
I think it's more so that, and I say it all the time, people expect these athletes and these famous people to be
robots.
Don't have any emotion. And then when they finally say, you know what, enough is enough, I'm gonna take a break for myself. We always talk about taking care of ourselves. That's when people are so
go on
upset.
they go on the attack, like Naomi Osaka. They went on the attack on that poor little girl.
Yeah, and it was like I don't know the tennis player's name, but it's kind of funny, and this
Naomi
is why
Osaka.
I believe. No. It wasn't. It was a male tennis player, and this is why I believe in karma, and karma is a bad bitch.
Novak.
Yes, and he said
Novak.
that tweet about, and he made that comment about what
Jokic.
people can't handle the pressure.
Yeah.
You saw what he did last night when he lost, right?
He had a mental break and started spazzing.
He threw his racket. He yelled at the umpire, whatever. And
pot calling cattle, huh?
Yeah, like pot me cattle. So I'm just like, he said all that, and then he had an emotional breakdown last night, and I was just sitting there like,
Look at your hypocritical ass out here failing.
Now look at what old boy say on Fresh Prince Jazzy Jeff. Now look at you. You know what I'm saying? So you can't be sitting here talking about somebody can't handle the pressure, and then all of a sudden you just do the same thing that you told them they couldn't do. So I mean, it's like I said, it was a lot of hypocrisy, and people always saying, oh, well, she can't handle the pressure. Some of y'all can't handle y'all pressure when y'all boss tell you can't take the day off.
No, people don't understand the pressure she was under there. If they think that she can't handle pressure, you go into the Olympics and you go win gold medals, and then tell me that she can't handle the pressure.
It's like I said, when somebody at your job and they tell you gotta do a little extra work or stay a few minutes late, you cop a whole attitude. Like me personally, I don't like to stay after work late, but I mean sometimes you have to do it, and plus that overtime kicks in. But some people catch attitudes when they got to stay a little later. So. Yeah. If you having a meltdown about staying 5 minutes late, you can't talk about somebody that's, like Matt said, that's performing in front of millions of people with the whole world on her shoulders, and you expect her to perform. So you can't be, like I said, you can't be talking about somebody that can't handle the pressure, where you get an attitude if they don't put enough sauce packets for your McNuggets at McDonald's.
Yeah.
Hey, hold on now. I need my sweet and sour. I'm specific.
I mean, I understand. I mean,
messing.
When I go to Popeyes, I get my black and ranch, and I ask for 3, and they give me 2. I get a little attitude, but it is what it is.
do not withhold the Black and Ranch from my brother.
Hey, man.
That's
Man,
the
look, that
moral
Black and
story.
Ranch. That's why whenever I have extras left, I keep them in the refrigerator, man. That thing be slamming, man. Especially when you make some wings late at night.
Oh,
They be slamming. So
I know.
but it's just the fact of the matter is I see people get upset for the littlest thing.
Yeah.
But you're jumping on this woman who's trying to perform something that she has been doing for years. And
not to mention that she is the best in the world at this, so good that they've named moves after her because no one else can do these things.
Right. And it's like,
that's something else, because for what Frank said is right. They expect athletes to be like gods. But see, here's the thing. They want them to be like gods. And then if they look like me or Dre or Frank or Sheena or Nicole, they punish them for being like the god that you want them to be. Because they're not even giving Simone Biles the proper scores for her routines ever, because she's so good and doing so difficult of moves that they're penalizing her, because if they gave her her actual scores, it would be pointless for anybody else to show up.
Like that conversation we had, I think it was the group chat there we were having on Messenger, where I said, if we had a Black Olympics, there would be so many new world records set it would be ridiculous. Like, if we had an all Black Olympics, you guys would completely rule everything.
I mean, look at it. Track and field. All of the gold medals always people who look like me. Because Jamaica become Jamaica come in.
Look at all the Usain Bolt memes that have popped up. Look like the guy from Canada running behind him, looking like, why did I even show up? Usain Bolt is just killing it.
Okay, that one Italian guy, kudos to him. I'm not sure who he is, but brother was blazing. But other than that, every other winner was pretty much Jamaica. Jamaica.
He was running like Mario when that time runs out on Super Mario Brothers.
The music starts going real fast.
Yeah. But if we have a Black Olympics, the clear folks will have an attitude about that. And then and then, like, speaking of Usain Bolt, I want to see what this him and this Tyreek Hill situation gonna unfold, because I definitely want to see that. Well, I mean, don't get me wrong. I like Tyreek Hill. He's fast as hell, but track speed and football speed are totally different.
Yeah. Well, speaking of the clear folks, we already know what they're gonna do. Anytime we get anything for ourselves, they're gonna pretend like they're oppressed and they should be included.
Honestly, you know what? Do what they always wanted to do. They can have their own Olympics, because I'm pretty sure that's what they want. They can go have their own Olympics.
Yeah, and then right until they get to the point to where they had their own Olympics, and then they start losing and everything, and then they were like, "Well, what's going on?" All the athletes are Black. Look at every professional sport besides hockey in America and Canada, NASCAR, F1. I can't even say soccer in England, because even there, like, yeah. Besides those three sports, they're Black dominated. Football.
I've said it before. I've said it again. The only good thing people are, the only thing white people are good at is taking credit.
I mean, he said it. He ain't lie, but he said it. Because hell, anytime we do something, there's one Black guy in NASCAR, but he ain't.
There's a few Black people in the NHL.
Yeah, there's a few Black people. They ain't winning it either. But one was a cover of it was a cover athlete for NHL, the hockey game that EA makes. But anytime any other race starts to make progress, white people pretend like they're oppressed. But if we go back and look into the history of this country, they literally did oppress other races for 400 some odd years, somewhere up in that 400 and like, was it like 402 years, something like that? I don't remember the exact number of days, because my math is off by a lot. But yeah, my people were oppressed for over 400 years. Since when were we ever in power enough to oppress you with anything? Oh, you're mad because we're finally using our voices to make you understand that we tired of being picked on and shot and killed and treated like shit? on a regular basis, and y'all act like it don't happen because it don't happen to you. Man, if y'all don't get the fuck out of here with all that, but you say all lives matter, that means black ones too, right?
Yeah, Bubba Wallace is the black NASCAR guy.
Oh wow, it got real quiet out. Boy, the audience got real quiet. He really said it. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, his name is Bubba Wallace. Yes.
Yeah, he
but
just signed to Jordan Brand, so Jordan's backing him now. So we'll see what happens.
Nice.
But if that's gonna be my parting shot. Well, my benediction. I'm tired of the hypocrisy in certain things. If you say all lives matter, that means the black ones too. That means the Asian ones too. That means the non-white ones too.
You say all lives, that means everybody.
Right.
Not the ones you pick and choose. It means every single one of them.
Right. And which brings me to my actual topic. For all those people who are saying they're pro-life doesn't mean just, oh, you're against abortion. If you're so pro-life, you need to be taking care of the lives that are already fucking here.
Mm-hmm.
We barely have the resources to take care of the lives that are here. We got the funds to do it. I mean, hell, we could tax some of the richest people in our country properly and be able to end world hunger in like a month. But we've got so many homeless veterans in every place that it's almost gotten to a number where it's too high to count. We have so many children who are born to people who should not have kids, and they're either abused, they're beaten, they're neglected, or just tossed away like garbage. But you're pro-life. You're pro-life. So when you see these kids in this position, why are you not there to help? Or are you only pro-life when it's convenient to you? Stop using that book. Do you know which book I'm talking about? The one that's got 66 chapters in it with sub-chapters. I don't know why the hell they built that piece of shit like that anyway. But quit using that book to try to determine how people are supposed to live. Just because you believe something don't mean somebody else believes it. Just like that book is supposed to be separated. Church and state are supposed to be separate. Religion is supposed to be influencing laws, and laws aren't supposed to be influencing the church. So what the hell's really going on around here? Because last time I checked, the oath that I took when I swore in at MEPS was to the Constitution of the United States of America. Not to the Bible, not to a flag, not to a person, the Constitution. And it's in the Constitution that there is supposed to be a separation of church and state. They did not want them to be one and the same. Because that's how autocracies begin. That's how autocratic reigns begin. That's how tyrants. Right. That's how tyrants get put into place. Because the government gets to decide what's right and what's wrong at all times about everything. I mean, y'all ready to wrap up here, or do we keep on going? I mean, we ain't even made an hour yet, so I can.
Ain't nothing to say, really.
I mean, I'm literally just waiting for my edible to kick in so I can go lay on the couch and laugh at free agent stuff, because they talking about Ben Simmons getting traded, and we both know that boy ain't going nowhere.
I ain't doing that. I'm about to
anyone who takes him is getting a discount. I'll say that.
Yeah,
I'm about to wash these dishes and then wait for the sun to go down and take my daily walk in the park.
Speaking of which, our normal tradition, Matt,
what you eating today?
Attaboy.
See if I remember correctly. I think there's a Caesar salad. There was honey garlic wings, and something else. I can't remember what the last one is.
Oh, okay.
I'm on the way. I'm on the way.
Yeah. You
had me at honey garlic wings.
Right.
You tied a pretty bow around it when you said Caesar salad.
Nah, man, it's just
and there's a key lime pie for dessert.
I could bring the black and ranch sauce.
Oh, and I do got I got the lemon pepper if you need to sprinkle some on the wings too.
Oh yeah, definitely, man. You gotta make sure the lemon pepper on there. You know, I think I might get in the lab. Since Matt making some wings, I might get in the lab and make me another concoction. You know, I'm seriously thinking about doing this food truck thing once LP graduates. I might do the food truck thing.
Oh, you got to do that. We already got the plan.
I was looking at my 401k the other day, and I think I'll be all right getting it started.
Told y'all, Dre be out there buying islands and things. People be laughing at us because we be laughing with him about it, but Dre be out there.
The rumor is I brought the Grand Canyon, so who knows?
You did? Brought the Grand Canyon?
That's the rumor. That's the rumor. Hey man, look.
That was you? You bought it? Man, look.
Hey man, look. I'm like, you know.
Look, all I know is I turned on the news the other day and they said the Grand Canyon had new management. I ain't know what the hell's going on. But that was you,
big see bro? My cover pic when I was surveying my land like King Joffrey.
Okay, I seen you King Joffrey over there.
Yeah,
like
the land,
everything that like touches is my kingdom face.
Yeah, like Simba. Everything that touches mine, and except that black part, you must not ever go there.
Why not, Dad? That's the east side.
Nah, man,
we'll deal with it.
It's a thought because don't get me wrong. I love what I do at Intel, but sometimes I'm just thinking like, maybe I should.
You would kill it in a food truck. You know it. You would love it.
Yeah. Maybe I'll move back. Maybe who knows? You may see me pop up. I might be back down in Duval or something.
And you know what? There's a baseball tournament up here. You could bring that food truck up to.
Hey, I could drive it up there or put it on a bed and pull it up.
And that other guy over there, you can bring him along as a line cook.
Yeah. Or he could just tell everybody, come get these damn wings. That's as good with the talking, so he'll tell them, come get these damn wings.
We'll give him a megaphone. He can stand outside and bring you in.
You know what? That'll be my slogan too. Come get these damn wings. That'll be my slogan. Come get these damn wings.
Man, you can get these damn wings.
Come get these damn wings.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the inner workings of what us three talk about in our group chat every day.
This is basically how it goes. Yeah.
Yeah, but
this is what a real podcast sounds like. This is just a small glimpse of our conversations.
Yeah, but I thought about it, but we'll see. Once LP gets through high school, it'll be something. It's been something I've been thinking about because I cook a lot and I put things online, and people always talk about I should open up a food truck. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. I put it out there in the universe. Maybe the universe will bless me.
Right. Well, with that being said, I think that'll be my closing catchphrase when we get up out of here. Is this has been another episode of Breaking the Stigma, coming to you live from a studio that we ain't gonna tell y'all about. 3 of them. Well, two in the bedroom. Apparently, we got two in one bedroom. Anywho, every Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, YouTube, Facebook, Twitch. We are here. You can also catch us after the live show on almost every audio platform. Just type in Breaking the Stigma and you'll see our logo. And that'll be us. The description will be on the show if you can't find it. And if the description has Matt, Dre, and Dex on it, that's us. Other than that, we appreciate y'all tuning in, and we'll catch y'all next week. Oh, and as Dre said, come get these damn wings.
Come get these damn wings. Shoot, go to the madhouse and get them damn wings,